Hey everybody, how you doing today? Jet here. This is day 23 out of 90 straight videos I'm putting up for you. And it's funny, I listen to audiobooks every day. Why? Because I have a goal and the direction that I'm trying to go in, and I like to stay encouraged, and I pick up things every time I listen to these books. So I went over, Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, again today, and I want to just talk about today chapter 10, which is sex transmutation. Now, to be honest with you, I probably could do a trilogy video series on just this particular chapter alone. But I just want to take a snippet of it and give you a little relation of how it helped me in my life, and then hopefully it can help you through your journey to growth. So we're going to talk about chapter 10, sex transmutation. I'm going to take a small piece of it and just talk about the difference between synthetic thought and creative thought or imagination. The chapter is creative imagination and synthetic imagination. So how did I go from being stuck in a synthetic imagination to the point of where I am now and currently going into the creative imagination? Well, 2 years ago, I was probably in one of my lowest points yet. I was frustrated in so many different ways, and allow me to explain for you. First, it started off with the roots at home. I was in a situation, in a relationship, and had a tough job, and it just wasn't working out for me. I was getting the 3 C's before I even came home. You know the 3 C's if you've been watching my other videos. Don't condemn, criticize, or complain. But understand, I was getting these things before I even got off work. So on top of having a difficult job, I was getting, when are you getting off? I hate your job. You're not getting enough money. And it was just those ongoing things. So it makes your life very much more difficult and a job difficult when your roots aren't strong at home. And just like any big tree, no matter how beautiful it is, without strong roots, it will eventually fall and make a huge mess. So, what did I do with my weak roots? I stayed out longer. I dealt with people, co-workers who were in similar situations actually. So what did we do? We sat around, smoked cigarettes, drank, and we did the 3 C's ourselves. Complained about work, criticized those around us, and just condemned those who were doing better than us. We just weren't in that situation. Now understand, like attracts like. The bowl rolls down the hill the same way it rolls up the hill. So if you're in a negative form and fashion, it's only going to get bigger. If you're going positive, it's only going to get bigger as long as you continue forward. So instead of me actually thinking outside the box and getting that creative thought, I was stuck in that synthetic thought, just kind of, I'll drink, I'll smoke cigarettes, I'll manage the day to get to tomorrow to do the same thing over. I wasn't helping myself out of this situation because I was stuck in a bad rut. So, and of course, where that bleeds over to family. When I come into a room, understand I'm 6'4", 215. You notice me when I come in a room and my vibe and my presence is kind of dominating, and I try to bring it down sometimes depending on who I'm around. So, family, they notice my feelings. They're like, oh, let's stay away from him, or maybe I can put on a fake smile for a short period of time. It doesn't matter. I was still upset. So other people might be doing well. I was still stuck in the rut of synthetic thought. Now, how did I get out of that, you ask? At some point in time, I took action. Immediate action. I said, you know what? I've had enough. I had to cut the tree down from the roots. First thing I did, ended a relationship. I said, you know what? No longer. I've got to be happy with myself first. I must be happy so I can then actually make someone else, a significant other, happy at some point in time. So what did I do? I did what I knew the most. I went back to the gym. No lie, picked the biggest guy out in the gym, 6'7", 285. I said, hey, do you have a workout partner? I want to work out with you. Didn't know his name, didn't know him from Adam. Just decided to pick the biggest guy in the gym. He was going in the direction I wanted to go in. That's what I did. So I was doing that for a couple months. Lo and behold, I said, you know, I'm going to get a better job. I'm going to have a better life. But at first, I'm going to be happy with myself. The love of my life, Liv, I met her at the gym. We first start working out. We first start masterminding. Quick asterisk on the bottom. When you say masterminding is when you're in a group of people that is like-minded, such as yourself, for at least 4 to 6 hours, probably every week, and you have the same thought pattern. You're going in the same direction. That is your mastermind group. I'm in an internet mastermind group, which is totally different. You can check out that on the link below. But your particular mastermind group is those like-minded individuals that you spend a good portion of time with every particular week. So, as I get back into what I was saying, I in the gym, I met my lady. We start thinking about traveling, start doing things around the world. It says, what would it take for you to leave this country for a certain undetermined amount of time? I said, well, I'd have to at least receive a certain amount of money so I could feel free, give some to my family, and I could still also go on. So we do some masterminding for a couple of weeks. Next thing you know, I get into internet marketing. So now I'm up to the current day today. I've been in the happiest moment of my life. I'm going to Denver, which I've never been that far out west, for an Empower Network, event in Denver in 2 weeks. And then I'm going to Norway in the fall, in less than 90 days afterwards. So understand, just like that, when you take action, your entire life can change. You can be in a rut watching TV, having that synthetic thought in mind that you just don't understand what you're trying to do next, and then you can have the creative thought and then go, you know what, I'm going to go somewhere I've never gone. I'm going to go across the Atlantic Sea and just live life and enjoy it to the fullest. And that's what you can do. And that's just my thought of the day, how you can go from the synthetic mentality that you may have been stuck in to the creative mentality that's ongoing, never ending, and allow you to do exactly what you want to do. That's the thought of the day. Now, real quick, Journeys of Growth. Name of my Facebook group, name of my blog. It's the reason why I say that, because we all have our own particular journeys of growth. Definitely, I'd like you to contact me below, either through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. It's all in the links below. Check those out. This is Ramajet, video number 23 out of 90. I approve this message, and I'll see you next time. Peace.